All right, let's look at the homework 10.2, problem number 3. All right, so let's do that. All right, so we want to find an equation of the tangent line to the given curve at t equals pi. All right, so remember that we need two pieces of information, and the first one is a point. All right, so let's call it x1 and comma y1. Alright, so in this case all you have to do is just plug in t equals pi into each one. So it's going to be pi here. Cosine of pi is -1, so it's going to be negative pi. Alright, and then y value would be, if you plug in pi, sine of pi is actually 0, so it's going to be 0. Right, so we got that. Then we need to find the slope. Alright, so let's find the slope, m. Alright, so we just need to find the derivative. So we want to find the dy over dx. Right, but since everything is written in terms of t, so we should probably take the derivative of y with respect to t and divide by dx over dt. Right? So derivative of y would be, so we have to use the product rule. Derivative of t is 1 times sine, so you have a sine of t, plus t times derivative of sine is cosine of t, right? And then derivative of x would be derivative of t is 1 times cosine, and plus t times derivative of cosine is negative sine, so it's a negative sine, right, of t. Right, so all we have to do is plug in t equals pi into this expression. Right, so sine of pi is 0. Right, pi times cosine of pi would be negative pi, and divided by, right, cosine of pi is -1, and pi times sine of pi is 0, so it's going to be 0. So this is going to be actually just a pi. Alright, then therefore by Point-Slope form we have y minus y1 is 0, so I'm not going to write anything. Alright, slope is m, so it's a pi. Then quantity x minus x1 is negative pi, so it's a plus pi. Alright, so let's type in the answer. All right, so we got pi times x plus pi. All right, so let's submit for testing. All right, it came back and looks like we got this one correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.